Hi YouTube, this is Nita B. This is my first video. I never thought that I would be a YouTube poster, but after watching literally hundreds and hundreds of your videos before I started my locks, I thought I owed it to any woman or fellow who's out there looking for information on starting locks or maintaining locks or just some encouragement and advice along the way. So I'm going to try to cut to the point and not ramble, because I hate it when people do that, and give you a little background on myself. I have been natural for 13 years. This December it'll be 13 years since I had a relaxer. And basically I started my locks because I was really tired of maintaining my loose hair. 13 years of wild African bush on your head, it was just enough for me. I didn't want to cut my hair short because I don't think it would look very good on me. So all of a sudden it was kind of like, locks, you should lock your hair. I've never been the greatest fan in the universe of locks, but I mean, I think they look okay. I didn't think it was something that I would do for a long time, but here I am. All right, about my locks. I started my locks, believe it or not, 3 weeks ago. I started them on November 5th, 2009. Today is November 29th, so they're exactly 24 days old. I'll give you an up-close and personal view of them. Here they are, all in your face like Godzilla. I don't know what Godzilla's got to do with locks. But here's a look at my parts. It's nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. Standard grid, nothing to write home about. My mom helped me do some of them. You might notice that my parts are really large. When my sister saw these on Skype, and another woman who works here with me on my compound, I don't live in the United States, saw them. She also has locks. You know, the first thing that both of them said was, "Why are they so big?" And that kind of took me by surprise, but whatever. My parts are actually kind of large. The reason that they're so large is because my hair is not super thick. I don't have that perm box hair. So, like I said, I've been natural for 13 years, and Nikki knows her hair. And I wanted to be comfortable with the size of the sections of my locks. I think that's very important. I'm really new at this to be doling out advice, but I think that's important. And I mean, go to a loctician if you want to. That might make you feel a little better, but I think I could have gone smaller, but I feel comfortable with the size that I have. I don't have really thick hair, and establishing a good firm base or root bed for each of my individual locks was very important to me, because I plan to keep them for a very long time, and hopefully they'll grow very long. So I don't want them holding on by 5 strands of hair. They need something to grab onto. And I don't have, like I said, super thick hair, so that was the reason I did that. There's a row in the back that I think is way too large, but secret number 2, I've already retwisted my hair. I'm 3 weeks in. I retwisted my hair exactly on the first day of I retwisted it 3 weeks in. Some people may be surprised by that, but my hair I had so much wild loose hair beneath my twists that there was no way that I could go to work or comfortably walk around. I wasn't going to go around with my hair like that. I had to retwist. Okay, so in the 3 weeks that I've had my locks, they've been washed twice. 2 washes. Some people would go, whoa, you shouldn't be washing your hair that soon, but I can, because I have 2-strand twists, and also because I cannot go 4 and 5 weeks and 2 and 3 months. Oh my gosh, I could never ever there is no way possible on the face of God's green earth that I could go 3 weeks. I couldn't go 3 weeks. I couldn't go 3 weeks without washing my hair. Never mind 3 months, which leads me to my next point. I don't really see so far, you know, in my little lock journey, I don't see any reason why anyone I wouldn't advise anyone to start with comb coils unless they have very short hair and they had no other alternative. I found the two-strand twist to be neat, easy to maintain, very resistant to a high degree of manipulation. These things have been set, pulled, put in a ponytail. I mean, they're 3 weeks old, and they're pretty dang resilient. Now, mind you, this isn't, an inch of hair. This is, a good, obviously this is a good amount of hair that I'm starting with, and this is 3 weeks in, so this is pretty much what I started with. I had to retwist, so they're stretched out a little bit. I'll try to do another video after I've washed it the first time to show you what the shrinkage really looks like. But I think the more interesting thing about my hair is that I'm only 3 weeks in. I told you I've got this big row of big locks, and last night I retwisted, and I said, I'm going to try to separate some of these big sections, maybe, try to split them up, redivide them in a different way, because some of those I felt were just too large. Nope, not happening, because my hair is locking up real tight. I was not able in any way to separate those sections. I separated one of the other ones, the smaller ones, but I actually had to tear the hair. And let me tell you, that does not feel good. I mean, it didn't hurt. It hurt me on the inside. To be, I just ripped it, and it ripped the hair, and I twisted it into the other one. I mean, I didn't cry about it, but it certainly didn't feel like something you should do to your hair. People you can see that I still have loose ends, which I don't care about. I mean, I've seen a lot of videos where people are trying to seal up loose ends and things like that, and maybe that's a little bit more important if you've got comb coils, but for me it's not really, which way? Not made that much of a difference. My ends are still curly, and it doesn't really bother me. I mean, it'll seal up in time, I'm sure, but it's not been a big deal. Interesting. My hair is budding all over. 3 weeks. This is crazy, and maybe this is because I wash it so frequently. I've washed it twice in 3 weeks. I'm going to try to find a good bud. Oh, it's not hard. That one's hard to see. Look at that fatty. See it? I think there's somebody in the way. There it is. Look at that fat bud. And there are a lot of them. They're all over my entire head. Some of the locks have 2 buds. That's one. I'm trying to find them in the front. Isn't that the same one I just picked up? I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. I got buds everywhere, for sure. I mean, all over there are buds, which I know is like something people wait on. They pray for them like you pray for breasts when you're 11, But look, it's just like my boobies. My buds grew. Oh Lord. So I've got buds and I got locks. Ain't no turning back from these bad boys. I'm going to give you a 360, and keep in mind that, you might say, oh, they look a little thin. Well, they do look really thin because I just retwisted them. And I'm learning. So I retwisted way down. On some of them, you can see here, oh, there's a bud. There's a bud. There's a bud. I retwisted way down the lock. You see, I twisted down here and I clipped here. Next time I'm just going to retwist, to the new growth and then clip instead of twisting so far down. But I did palm roll as well because I was trying to round them out. Okay, YouTube, it's 9 minutes and 22 seconds and this time goes fast. So I'm going to shut up, turn around, show you my hair real quick. Whoa. Nothing, too fancy to see yet. And, I'll come back at you later, maybe in makeup. Probably not. I'll come back at you later and maybe talk about some of the products I use. They're probably things that you've already heard of. And give you an update on how things are going. All right. Peace. Oh, you guys are flipping fantastic. Thanks, you too. Bye.